Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another fascinating journey into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we bring to light a European treasure that many people may overlook, the Spanish 50 cent coin from 1999, marked with the rare midmark. This seemingly ordinary coin holds extraordinary value, both in terms of its fascinating history and its desirability among collectors worldwide. Let's dive deep into the story behind this rare gem. The 50 cent coin was introduced in 1999, the very year the euro currency itself was launched. Spain, being one of the founding members of the Eurozone, issued its own national designs on these coins, representing its rich cultural heritage. But not all 1999 coins were created equal. Among them, a rare variation was minted, one bearing the elusive midmark, a detail that would go on to become the talk of the coin collecting world. The coin was produced during a crucial transitional period, when Spain was moving from the peseta to the euro. The minting facilities were under pressure to produce millions of coins within a short time, which led to unique mintmarks and small production variations. One such variation, the midmark, was introduced to distinguish a specific batch that had slight differences in design or mint origin. And that small mark, barely noticeable to the naked eye, would become the symbol of rarity. What makes this 1999 midmark 50 cent coin so valuable is not just its age, but its scarcity. It is believed that only a limited number were minted before a design or minting process was changed. As a result, very few of these coins ever made it into circulation. The ones that did are now treasures waiting to be discovered in old drawers, forgotten wallets, and inherited collections. Collectors have been searching for this specific version of the coin for years. With the passing of time, its availability has only decreased, driving up its desirability. Auctions in Europe have seen enthusiastic bidders going head to head, trying to secure one of these historic coins for their private collections. But it's not just about the coin's rarity, it's also about the symbol it carries. The midmark represents the early days of a united Europe, the dawn of a new financial era. For many, owning this coin is like holding a piece of history, a small metallic artifact that witnessed the birth of a continent-wide currency. And that emotional and historical value adds even more weight to its monetary worth. So, how much is this coin really worth? According to top European numismatic auctions, collectors have been known to pay hundreds, even thousands of euros for a well-preserved 1999 50 cent with the midmark. Depending on the condition, uncirculated or in mint state, this coin can fetch up to $2,000 or even more when the right buyer comes along. That's over 4,000 times its face value. And here's where it gets exciting: many of these coins are still out there. They weren't all scooped up by collectors in the early 2000s. Some may be lying unnoticed in personal collections, hidden among other loose change, or sitting in old coin jars. You could be just one search away from discovering a miniature goldmine. This coin's story teaches us the power of details. One small mark, one slight difference in design, turned a regular 50-cent coin into a valuable piece of European history. It's a reminder that real treasures don't always shine. Sometimes, they're disguised in the ordinary, waiting for someone with a keen eye to recognize their worth. If you ever come across a 1999 Spanish 50 cent coin, flip it over and look closely. Do you see the small midmark? If you do, hold onto it tightly. That coin could very well be the most valuable 50 cents you'll ever own. Collectors around the globe are constantly looking for rare coins to complete their sets. And every year, the demand for coins like this one only increases. As older generations of collectors pass on their passion to the younger ones, the hunger for unique and rare coins grows stronger. And you, yes you watching this video, could be the lucky person holding that rarity. Imagine finding a coin that could be worth thousands, all while learning about the rich tapestry of Europe's financial history. It's not just a coin, it's a story, an artifact, a collector's dream. So don't let this opportunity slip away. Check your old coin boxes, ask your parents and grandparents if they ever held on to coins from the early Euro days. You never know what you might uncover. Your next great discovery might be hidden in plain sight. We always say, history lives in the smallest places, and nothing proves that better than this rare 1999 50 € cent from Spain. With its midmark and limited mintage, it stands as a symbol of change, unity, and hidden fortune. Let this be your motivation. If you're a coin collector, keep your eyes open and your passion alive. And if you're just beginning your journey into numismatics, let this coin be your inspiration. Great things come in small packages, and sometimes they're worth a lot more than meets the eye. Next up, the €1 coin from the year 2005, marked simply as EYPO. And most importantly, one without any visible midmark. At first glance, it may seem like a common coin, but as we dig deeper, you'll come to see why this particular 2005 variant is gaining attention from collectors around the globe. It's not just a coin, it's a sleeping giant, a potential treasure hiding in plain sight. The €1 coin is one of the most circulated denominations across the Eurozone. Millions use it daily, exchanging hands in markets, cafes, and shops. But not all €1 coins are created equal. The 2005 EYPO coin, especially those with no midmark, stands apart from the rest due to a unique set of factors that make it both rare and desirable in the eyes of numismatists and collectors alike. To understand its value, we must first understand its history. In 2005, various European countries minted their own national versions of the €1 coin. Each had distinct designs on one side and usually included a midmark to indicate the origin of production. However, some of these coins were released without any midmark, a rare occurrence that puzzled experts and enthusiasts alike. Whether this was due to an experimental minting batch, a production oversight, or a planned limited series remains a mystery. And with mystery comes value. Coins without a midmark are often chased by collectors because they are different, and in the world of coin collecting, different is gold. A missing midmark suggests rarity, a batch that wasn't mass-produced or circulated widely. As a result, finding a 2005 EYPO €1 coin without any midmark is like stumbling upon a misprint in a book, a small error that turns an everyday object into a collectible gem. Over the past few years, whispers of this coin's growing popularity have started circulating in online auctions, collector forums, and rare coin exhibits. Its clean, unmarked finish sets it apart and gives it an aura of uniqueness. While it may have the same design as millions of others, the absence of a midmark makes it stand out as one of a kind. Now let's talk value. Currently, the highest known sales of such coins have ranged between $2,000 to $5,000 depending on condition. A coin in circulated but decent condition may fetch a few €100, while an uncirculated version, preserved in near mint state, has the potential to sell for up to $8,000 or more. That's right, a €1 coin, if it's the right one, can be worth hundreds of times its face value. And what about the future? That's where it gets even more interesting. As the years go by, coins from the early Euro era are becoming harder to find, especially those with production anomalies like missing midmarks. Collectors love these quirks, and with demand steadily rising, the value of the 2005 no midmark coin is projected to increase even further. Some estimates suggest it could reach up to $1,500 or more in future auctions, especially if the coin is part of a complete set or in pristine condition. This coin is valuable not just because it's rare, but because it tells a story. A story of transition, of a changing Europe, and of the tiny mistakes or decisions that end up creating something truly special. It reminds us that in every mass-produced system, there are exceptions, and those exceptions become the treasures that collectors crave. Imagine the excitement of discovering one of these coins in your collection, or even in your pocket. That single €1 coin could be the doorway to a much larger world, one of collectors, historians, and auction houses. It could be the coin that changes your perspective on everyday currency forever. So here's your motivation. Go back and check those old wallets, those forgotten jars of change, those dusty coin boxes from years past. Look carefully at every €1 coin from 2005, and see if you can find one with no midmark. It may look like the others, but it's anything but ordinary. We're living in an age where digital currency is on the rise, and physical coins are becoming rarer every year. That makes now the perfect time to explore and invest in physical currency with historical and collector value. And the 2005 €1 EYPO coin without a midmark is an excellent place to start. Remember, the value of a coin is not just in its metal but in its story, its rarity, and the eyes of those who appreciate its uniqueness. This coin has all of that and more. As demand grows and supply remains limited, the future looks bright for this hidden gem. So if you come across this coin, don't treat it like just another euro. Treat it like the rare find it is. Hold on to it, preserve it, and watch its value grow. One small coin could hold the key to a larger fortune. The €2 2004 J. Midmark. It's not just currency, it's a collector's dream, a relic of European history, and an underrated gem in the numismatic world. While most see coins as pocket change, those who know the story behind this rare piece understand its true worth. Today, we delve deep into the astonishing story of the 2004 J. Midmark €2 coin, uncovering its hidden legacy and discovering why it stands among the most wanted collectibles in the European coin market. This coin wasn't created by accident. Its production was deliberate, calculated, and rooted in deep significance. Minted in 2004, the J. Midmark edition represents a limited, region-specific issue that was never intended for mass circulation. That rarity alone places it among elite numismatic treasures. The J. Midmark stands for Hamburg, Germany, one of the oldest and most respected mints in Europe, known for precision and exceptional quality. And midmark? It's a term tied to specific collector mint issues, often low in quantity but rich in significance. While no public record states millions of people own it, collector circles worldwide buzz with demand for this piece. Forums, auction sites, and exclusive coin expos have witnessed fierce bidding wars over this very coin. In fact, its scarcity has only increased its desirability. Every day, more collectors learn about its unique story, and the number of those who want to add it to their collection continues to rise. It's not just a coin, it's a silent competition between elite collectors to secure it before it vanishes forever into private hands. Current market evaluations place this coin's value at astonishing figures. Some auctions have reported final sales nearing $2,500, while private collectors whisper of purchases made for up to $4,000. Its maximum price has even reached $5,000 in select closed transactions. That price tag alone should tell you that this isn't your average €2 coin. And yet, some people unknowingly keep it tucked away in old drawers or inside forgotten piggy banks. If you own one, you might be sitting on a fortune without realizing it. This isn't just about metal or face value. The 2004 J. Midmark coin carries historical weight. Created during a time of major European integration and economic optimism, it symbolizes more than just currency. It was born from a cultural moment, a celebration of unity, resilience, and craftsmanship. Its rarity is not simply in numbers, but in the spirit of its creation. That's what collectors treasure, a tangible piece of European history, preserved in perfect alloy. What makes it even more desirable is its exceptional design. Unlike standard €2 coins, the J. Midmark version features subtle differences that only trained eyes catch. A slightly enhanced edge, a polished finish, and a midmark placement that sets it apart from its cousins. These tiny variations might go unnoticed by the general public, but to collectors, they scream value, uniqueness, and prestige. Each one feels like a masterpiece in miniature form, and if you're asking whether its value is high or low, the answer is simple: it's sky high. The coin's increasing rarity, historical context, and unmatched appeal to collectors make it a rising star in the numismatic world. What's even more exciting is that its value is still climbing. The longer you hold it, the rarer it becomes. Experts suggest that within a few years, the price could double or even triple as fewer pieces remain in public circulation. There's also something magical about coins like this: the mystery, the hidden stories, the unknown hands they've passed through. The J. Midmark edition adds an air of mystery to any collection. Owning one is like holding a secret, a clue to an exclusive club that only a few even know exists. That exclusivity adds to its allure and ensures that its prestige only grows over time. The history of this coin is as captivating as its current market value. Minted in post-reunification Germany, it was produced at a time when Europe was strengthening its union. The euro was still relatively new, and the 2004 issues marked a year of stability and hope. The Hamburg Mint, represented by the J mark, issued a limited number of collector-grade coins under the midmark category, a term now whispered with reverence among numismatists. It wasn't built to be ordinary. Every detail, every groove, every glint of its surface was crafted with care and purpose. The J. Midmark coin was built to stand the test of time, not just physically but as a valuable artifact of economic history. It was a tribute to the unity of nations, to precision minting, and to the European vision of prosperity. That spirit is encapsulated in each surviving coin today. Collectors who seek this coin don't just do it for profit, they do it for pride. Owning a 2004 J. Midmark is like owning a piece of Europe's economic soul. It's a symbol of what was, what is, and what could be. That emotional connection drives its price higher with each passing year. It's not just metal, it's meaning, and that makes all the difference. The coin's rise in value has inspired thousands of coin hunters, history enthusiasts, and even ordinary citizens to dig through old jars and coin collections. And when one of these rare beauties surfaces, it makes headlines. The thrill of discovery, the joy of identifying a hidden treasure, and the rush of knowing its value, it's all part of the adventure that the 2004 J. Midmark brings. If you're watching this, you might be wondering if you have one. Maybe it's resting quietly in your change jar or tucked inside an old wallet. Check your coins, look for that J mark, and verify the 2004 date. You might just be one of the lucky few sitting on a small fortune. Imagine the excitement of finding out you own a coin worth thousands, a treasure hiding in plain sight. The demand for this coin isn't slowing down. In fact, numismatic experts predict that its value will only grow. As the euro continues to evolve, and as more people begin to appreciate the rarity of these early mint issues, the J. Midmark coin becomes a legend in the making. The fewer that remain, the more sought after they become. This is your opportunity to get ahead of the curve. And it's not just about having the coin, it's about knowing its story. The more you understand its background, its value, and its uniqueness, the more you can appreciate what it represents. Collectors aren't just buyers. They're historians, guardians of culture, and storytellers of the past. Owning a J. Midmark is joining that legacy, so whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just beginning to explore the world of rare coins, the €2 2004 J. Midmark is a must-have. Its value is undeniable, its history is rich, and its future is bright. It stands as one of the most treasured pieces in modern European coinage, and its legend is just beginning. Take a moment today to look closely at your coins. That tiny, unassuming piece of metal might just be your key to history and wealth. The 2004 J. Midmark €2 coin isn't just valuable, it's priceless in its story, rarity, and the excitement it brings to everyone who discovers it. Don't miss your chance to be part of this numismatic revolution. The treasure is out there. Will you be the one to find it?